So, I got scammed by a knight. Wonder if he watched my knight video. Anyways, why? What's the point of even talking about the warrior? You all already know what he does. And yes, goodness does he do it.
Hey, that's pretty good.
We've all had that moment where we think we're fine and safe after going into an abyss, then a second later, a warrior pops up, waits until you get to the boss, and then stampedes through all the white demons to get all the SB damage like...
Can't let you do that, Starmark.
And what's going to stop him? I mean, just take a look at what the helmet gives him. Sure, the armor is just a normal occurrence. I mean, he's melee, that's a given. But the speedy bonus. It's crazy how fast such a hard-hitting character can go. Oh, and let's not forget that he also gets to fire his weapon off like a machine gun with, oh yeah, the simple press of the spacebar. I'm starting to notice a pattern with melee characters here.
I feel like with one of these, you could just clear an entire
Penteract.
The max attack of a warrior is 75. That means that you're getting 25 more attack pots into him than you would normally for other melee classes. Now, that doesn't sound like much at first until you actually put it into visual perspective. It's almost like having a constant paladin buff that doesn't heal at all times, but who even cares about getting hurt when you're blowing stuff up in one hit anyways? At least I'll give some credit to the Puppet Master for being able to go invincible 50 times throughout his fight so that the warrior can't just run up to him and blow him up like everybody else. I just wish that the theater boss wasn't such a freak so I didn't have to sit through that dialogue every time I wanted to fight him.
My puppets require life essence.
When you play the warrior, you're basically playing the bane of everyone else's existence as a player. In terms of personality, I feel like warrior players have the rudest one of them all. And I don't just mean in terms of doing things in the game that are rude, like taking all the SB damage or whatever. No. I mean as in, they are the most sailor-mouthed, rude people you'll ever meet.
Hey Patrick, how the are ya?
Pretty good, SpongeBob.
I guarantee that if you looked from statistics, warriors would be the ones to say KYS the most. It's like second nature to them.
Hey buddy, wanna trade?
KYS.
Hey man, wanna go run some dungeons together?
KYS.
Hey man, I'm gonna go drink some bleach, you down?
Pass me a cup and
KYS.
we just can't have down-to-earth good people anymore. You pop an incantation and everyone goes in, gets whatever they can get, and then rushes out without donating. And that's not just the warrior, although if you're in a wine cellar filled with nothing but warriors, you're probably gonna somehow have less in your pockets by the end of it than you already did. These guys are the reason that Realm became a game based on who can destroy the most amount of things in a fast time, instead of making the game team-based and friendly. Or maybe it's just because some people are Hitler's offspring, I don't know. The whole idea for the warrior was that he was supposed to give the entire team morale and hope by buffing everyone's damage during a fight. But somehow that got lost along the way, and now the warrior will just step off to the side so he can buff himself, and then rush back into the fight. It's a pretty tragic turnaround when you really think about it. I'm not even going to bother talking about the Juggernaut. Why should I? The helmet only drops if the temperature outside is exactly 67 degrees Fahrenheit and the stars are all aligned in the precise order that they need to be. Long story short, you become a steroided knight for 4.5 seconds. Is that broken? Yes, but you barely see it on anyone, so who really cares? Same story with the knight, honestly. Just do dungeons, get loot since that's the best thing he's for, continue to be selfish because your dad never gave you the attention you wanted as a child, and then get paid in white bags because you care about nobody else but yourself, and just remember, you deserve that loot.